What's going on, guys? Today I want to talk to you about how I balance working for a local municipality as well as snow plowing on my own. So I'm going to backtrack a little bit. I worked as a landscaper for about 6 years. I worked for a retired FDNY firefighter, really nice guy. He didn't do snow plowing. I do snow plowing, so I would work for him in the summer, and in the wintertime he would recommend all his clients to me, and I at one point had about 26 clients. Two commercial, the rest were residential. So I was making a nice chunk of change in the winter. As I grew older, though, I eventually realized that I wasn't going to be able to fully support myself landscaping and working for somebody. There just wasn't enough money in it. The benefits, there were no benefits. And it just wasn't a job that I really could make a living off of. So I eventually quit that job. For a short while, I worked for a company that manufactured fiber optic cables and telecommunication cables, and they also did a good bit of electrical work. And they said, "Oh yeah, we'll train you as an electrician, blah blah blah." But it was going to take a long time, which I respect guys, that go that route. It does take some patience. But honestly, I didn't like the way the company treated me, so I eventually started looking for other work, and I eventually got hooked up with the town through some friends. I worked a couple years seasonal there, and then I eventually got hired full-time. And I like where I'm at. I like the town. I like working for a municipality. The salary is very fair. The benefits are excellent. You get time off now, which landscaping, working for this guy, if you can't come to work, you're not getting paid. So it's a really nice job, and I had to choose that over landscaping. We do plow the highways. We plow the local roads with this town. So that creates a challenge for me between keeping my clients as well as working for the town, because the town is my priority. That is how I make my living. To me now, snow plowing is just kind of like a side job. It's extra income. So what I ended up doing is I went to all my clients and I told them, "Hey, look, I work for the town now. I had to do this. This is my career. This is the way I'm going to make a living." Of course, I didn't say it like this, but in essence, that's what it was. And I told them, I'm going to be stuck with the town plowing for quite a while. So say we get 10 inches, after the snow stops, I may be with the town for another 6 to 8 hours afterwards, cleaning up the roads and salting and making sure all the main roads are open. And after I finish there, then I can come plow for you. Is that okay? And about 3/4 of them said, that's too long for us. We're out of here. So I lost about 3/4 of my clients. Right now, I'm down to like 6 or 7 clients, something like that. These are just rough numbers, of course, but that's how I work it. So I'll plow with the town. Like this last snowstorm, we had a 22-inch snowstorm. This is where it becomes very challenging. I was snow plowing, was with the town. I was there for 36 hours. So that was a lot of time being there. I was completely exhausted. I only got maybe 2 hours of sleep while I was there. And then after that, I had to go and snow plow my own clients. And after I finished with the town, I was plowing my own clients for maybe, another 6 hours. So it's hard. It is hard. It's a struggle, but the way I look at it, when you snow plow on your own, you can make really good money. You can make upwards of 80 to $150 an hour gross. Of course, that's not net, but you can make some serious hard cash. So I felt like it was absolutely worth keeping my snow plowing clients. So that's pretty much it. That's how I balance the two. Plow for the town, and then when I'm finished with the town, I'll just go plow my own clients. Thankfully it works. Thankfully I have some really nice clients. Most of the clients that I kept are retired, or there's also a teacher or two in there. So the retired ones, they're like, you know what, we have no rush getting out of the house. We know you do an excellent job. And that's another point there too. If you ever plan to do something like this, you need to show your value. You need to be a really high quality, snowplow operator. If you leave a little line of snow in their driveway, go back and clean that up. Just make the driveway look really nice, because people notice that and they really appreciate that. And then you get some cheap snowplow guy and just do 2 passes. Oh, this looks like crap. I wish I went back to the old guy. So there's a quick thought for you there, but yeah, so the retired people don't really mind that I come later because they have nowhere to be. And as for the teachers, they kind of figure, well, we're going to be off from school anyway that day, so it doesn't really matter what time you come as long as you do it before the next day. So that's how I do it. It's definitely a balancing act. If the clients ask me to do something a little bit extra just to make them happy, normally I will. Like if they have a car in the way and they want me to come back and clean up the past later, I'll normally do that for no charge, but I'll tell them, next time move the car out of the way. So it's a balancing act, but I'm just out here trying to make some money. So thanks for watching. If you have any requests or inquiries as to how I go about running my side business as well as working my main job, feel free to leave that in the comment section below and I'll see what I can come up with. Thanks for watching.